It's toy time, it's toy time. It's toy time, it's toy time. Hello and welcome back to all you Toy Time Studio subscribers, YouTubers, online viewers, toy freaks and geeks, toy addicts and fanatics. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Danny Martinez here from Toy Time Studios. I'd like to welcome you back to episode 68. Like I said in previous episode, not 67, but 66, I said we're going to go on a hot streak. And that's a little more than a hot streak. It's a hot toy streak. So, we're going to jump right in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And while I'm at it, I'd like to thank Zapp Comics in Wayne, New Jersey, Corey and Ben and the crew. Thanks a lot. Again, they sent me a text message, let me know that this item was in. I don't remember what this item is, to be honest. The MMS 537 Movie Masterpiece Series 1/6 figure, Avengers 4 TS, AVG4 TS. I don't know what that means. I totally forgot. I have no idea what this is going to be. So let's just jump right into it, huh? Alright, so I've got my trusty knife, trusty X-Acto knife ready like usual. I'm in a little bit of suspense. I don't know what this is. Cardboard flap on top to protect the package. Okay, now I remember what this is. I totally forgot. This is a new addition to the house party protocol I've been trying to finish up over the years of Hot Toys, which you haven't seen yet because that will be in the room tour video of the DMS gallery upstairs, in which you'll see all of the Hot Toys in all of their glory, especially the Iron Man section, the house party protocol section. So this is going to make a great addition. I have a thing for Iron Man and I have a thing for Joker. Hardcore, hardcore, hardcore. And then I like a little bit of the rest all together. This is from Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark, 1/6 scale collectibles figure, MMS 537. Then on the bottom left, you have your movie masterpieces logo. And on the bottom right, you have your Hot Toys logo. All right, dead center in the middle, you have your Iron Man arc reactor shape outline etched. Alright, that's solid on the top. It's a sleeve though, but we'll give it a look 360. As you can see, the logo has like the nano, kind of like what he was wearing when he pulled the little strings, and then it became the nanotech, became the armor. Same thing on the left side there, Avengers logo on the bottom. The title of the figure and the number on the back. You have the warning and all that other stuff, some logos and whatnot, barcode. Then as we wrap around again, same exact thing. Pretty plain on the packaging, not the most exquisite or elaborate, but it does, I'm assuming, however, that it does strike to the core of which figure this box is representing. Got my X-Acto knife again. First off, let's take the sleeve off. We have Tony Stark in his quantum realm gear. It's a pretty basic figure as far as not too many accessories, which is great. We'll start, give it a top to bottom look. On the top there, you have, it looks like 2 extra head sculpts. You have on the left, you have Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark with the helmet having formed over his head before he time jumps, besides the regular head sculpt on the figure itself. And then on the right there, you have an Iron Man, some of the nanotech coming off. It looks really cool. We're going to give those a good look. And then as you go down, you can see his Quantum Realm gear. I bet the fabric on that is pretty cool. You have some red that pops across the waist and some of the outlines of the outfit on the wrist. And then as we get down there, you see two extra hand pieces, and you can see again the red etching by the knee. I got to see what fabric that is. And then behind them is a display, I think I see there. And on the bottom left, you have, I believe, an extra, oh, I believe that's batteries. Yep, 3 batteries, so something lights up. I'm assuming that the 3 batteries are for the light up feature on the Quantum Realm helmet. I think that lights up, or it might be for the Iron Man head. That's very possible, but we'll see as we get into it. And you have the Iron Man arc reactor logo on the bottom there. Pretty cool. Okay, next up, we'll slice that piece of tape right here. Okay, now we take a look as we took it out of the packaging, and you can get a little clearer look. There's not much really to repeat on what was just said. There's also the little pieces for the hand attachments there as well on the bottom right. That was covered up by the packaging. Alright, we're going to take a closer look at this figure now. Definitely time to jump in there. I'd like to point out first that the instructions are right here on the bottom, taped up and bagged. Pretty simple, pretty standard for their normal instruction manuals. It folds out. You've got your logo, team suit, Tony Stark instruction sheet. You got your basic warnings about the batteries, and then in 2 other languages, information on your head sculpt, 2 styles of head sculpt. I'll go over the head sculpt after the instruction sheet. So 2 styles of head sculpt. The batteries do go into the Quantum Realm helmet, so that lights up. That's awesome. Brings it up a whole nother notch right there. That's got to be, oh man, I'm gonna have to show that. Then B, we go on next to head movement. It shows how you're supposed to tilt the head left, right, forward, and back. What you're not supposed to do, what you're supposed to do. And then as you turn over, it goes over the arm movement. Then you have leg movement. As far as spreading the legs, 6 degrees is the maximum suggested bend. Then there's some cautions there about the outfit and some of the etched parts that are probably very sensitive. They're non-detachable, so just don't try to take it off either. It's better not to fold or bend anything too much. Basic stuff for your hot toys. Okay, now we've got the head sculpt. As I mentioned from the instruction sheet, turns out that the head sculpt with the Quantum Realm helmet is actually Tony Stark's face in there, and it lights up. The batteries go in the back on the top, and the Iron Man head is not a head at all. It's actually a helmet that is etched out, I believe, to fit Tony Stark's face. But we'll give you a look at that also. Both heads are really, really cool. Again, though, I have to go back to the Quantum Realm helmet. Amazing. That one's getting a 9.75 to 10. Perfect. The Iron Man helmet, depending how it fits on the head, if it fits on the head, that's going to be what ends up making the difference in the score on that piece. There is no instructions on that Iron Man helmet. I'll give you a look also at the head sculpt, the regular head sculpt, which is awesome. They nailed it. They nailed Robert Downey Jr. I mean, you gotta nail it with him. He's iconic as this character. So we have our basic stand here. Avengers Endgame, the A symbol, some kind of cosmic, spacey type stuff in the background. Avengers Endgame logo on the bottom there. Marvel, pretty standard base. I like these. Like I said previously, they save space. And then Tony Stark on the title part in the front. Standard base, meaning it's 5/8 inches tall, 5/8 inches tall, and probably same standard dimensions on the other stuff, but we'll measure it anyway. The hook attaches as so. Once you get it in there, it goes in pretty easy. There we go. Okay, there it is. Alright. Let's get those measurements. Literally 4 7/8 inches front to back. 5.5 inches left to right. Five-eighths inches tall without the hook. With the hook, minimum 5 1/4. It turns out the Iron Man helmet does not go on the head. It doesn't even fit on the head. I didn't even try. It's just an accessory, but that's okay. Still looks cool. However, we're definitely going to be trying something with that helmet that lights up. It stands nice and firm. You lift the hook just enough that it's resting under the crotch butt area. Yeah, I'm not going to go crazy with the pose. I never go too crazy with the poses. But man, wow, this is impressive. Let's get a little closer. Here we have Tony Stark in his Quantum Realm team suit by Hot Toys, and what a job they did. First off, let's start at the top. They nailed his likeness, the eyes, really good job. And then you get down to the material is very, very durable, very rigid. And then the design color scheme, the red pops the most all over the whole suit. Amazing. Great figure, stands well on its own as you work your way down. I have a shirt that reminds me of this. People give me this comment all the time about the Tony Stark Quantum Realm suit. However, amazing job. Now that we've done a look at it from top to bottom, let's give it a spin. And, the main thing besides the head sculpt and is the outfit. It really, really looks amazing. The red pops amazing. His hand attachments, show that he can still fight in that suit. His tech is somehow bonded with it. Amazing. Very great figure because it doesn't take up too much space or with its dimensions. Stands up standard size too, not like one of the extra tall figures that I've shown previously. Again, that head sculpt, amazing. The haircut, the way they captured his goatee and the mustache, his eyes, the nose, the brow. They really, really nailed this head sculpt on this one. This one gets a perfect 10. Perfect 10 on the head sculpt. The other head sculpt, we're going to try that one on next with the helmet. And we're going to put the batteries in and see how that looks, okay? Okay, now I assure you, getting those batteries in are a huge pain in the butt. Okay, the lid comes off right here, comes off, and then there's a little compartment which has one little screw. So you gotta have the right kind of attachment to get it in. So once you got your batteries in, which is a whole nother process, that part was the biggest pain in the butt. Be careful because you have the little antenna pieces. You don't want to break them. Put that part right back in there. The little screw is so small. It's better to take your time, not rush. Make sure everything's in the right place. Now, as noted in the instructions before, the switch to turn it on and off, just make sure before you close everything up. See if it lights up. Oh yeah, it lights up. Look at that. Amazing. Oh god, that's a 10. I would give it a 10.5 if I could. Amazing job. And then this slides back in. There's two tabs up top, one on the bottom. Slides in, snaps right, boom, done. Okay. The only thing about it is you have to turn the light on and then close the helmet. But oh wow, look at that. Amazing. That head sculpt is a 10.5. Definitely. Alright, let's take a look at him with the lights off. Wow. That really does light up in there. That's everything I could have hoped for with this. when I first opened it. Okay, let's give him a look with the helmet on. Now, as you can see, same thing, but the helmet, very, very similar to Ant-Man's helmet. And I explicitly know that because I have a replica of it, and it's literally the same exact thing. It's I've looked at my helmet many, many times. It matches the suit brilliantly, except for the white. The white kind of doesn't match the gray at all. I don't know why they didn't go the same gray on it, but it still looks awesome, amazing. I'm gonna switch the head back after this. Okay, and then wow, great job. Okay, now I haven't decided yet if I'm going to keep the Robert Downey Jr. head normal the way it is, or display him with the the team suit helmet. I'm probably going to keep it just as is like this. You can never have too much Robert Downey Jr., right? Am I right? So let's give a measurement. Let's make sure we see where we stand here. See how tall he is. Left to right. He's 5.5 inches. Head to toe, 11 3/4 inches. Front to back, 2.25 inches. Hot Toys, amazing job as usual. You've outdone yourself. All the Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man fans rejoice. Yet another brilliant addition to both your collection and mine. Thanks again to Zapp Comics for taking care of this and letting me know when they got it. I love it. I can't get enough of these. Zapp Comics is one of my favorite places to get figures and statues. I could spend millions there probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Before we go, this is what he looks like with the package next to him. I would display him with the package if I could, if I had enough space. If I was selling it in a retail environment and I had a huge glass case, I wouldn't mind displaying it like this. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. That has been episode 68. Hot Toys 1/6 scale, Tony Stark in the Quantum Realm team suit from Avengers Endgame from Zapp Comics on Valley Road in Wayne, New Jersey. Make sure you check them out. Go support your local comic shops. Go scratch that toy itch, whether it be little figures, big figures, any figures, Funko Pops, you name it. Go collect it. Go have fun. We'll see you next time. Same toy channel. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And be safe, everybody. Peace.